Will the signings of Amrabat and Rasmus Hojlund make it or break it in how we're gonna proceed in this season? Now that we dealt with the incident of Mason Greenwood, done and dusted. Now that the transfer window is closed, there's only one thing that remains left for us as Manchester United fans, and that is Glazers. Glazers to be out by November, according to the latest report. Glazers to stay, according to the Mail. What's it gonna be? Well, I certainly believe that the focus right now is to get the Glazers out by this end of this year. It is time to go. Stick around, let's talk about this.
Has the Premier League ever been more challenging?
Right, welkom. I feel welcome. Dit is mijn home and I want to achieve success. Okay?
We have all the way from Sydney calling in. Hello, Kenny. How are you going? Kenny Fan TV. Are you good?
I'm very good. Good, Mick. Good, Mick. How's your night? How's your night been?
Well, it's morning time here. It's 11:15 where I am, and I was thinking, what? Yeah, I'm good, thank you. How are you? What's the time over in Sydney, mate?
It's at the moment it's 7:15
in the afternoon, in the evening, yeah.
Evening, yeah. Evening time for me.
Well, hang on a second. We're going to talk about something else, which I forgot. Sajeev, I did present 10 things what we learned this week out of top of my mind. Do you agree, or is there anything else that you want to add on to it, right? So the 10 points was okay, we got hard done. We've been dealt the media is out for revenge. Ten Hag is cooking with what he's got. It's not being backed by the Glazers. We are expecting a sale. But point number 10 is more Rasmus Hojlund, and what do we expect in the next 2 weeks to come when we play in the next game, right? Will we see a different United lineup? What do you reckon?
Listen, I'm not exactly that sure after 2 weeks because I just think Hojlund just comes in. So I have a feeling, like as much as I actually want him to start, but I have a strange feeling like he will start Anthony Martial again. I might bring on Hojlund in the second half.
Is there more to protect? Is there more to protect the youngster, or is there more? What are you thinking? What's your thoughts and feelings regarding that? Why are you thinking so? I'm just more interested to hear your thought process.
Yeah, it's pretty much just to it's just because because at the Emirates he was playing. He came on, played for only like how long did he play for? Like around 30 minutes. So I just I just want him to improve on this minutes.
So you're right. No, but the question is there more to offer protection to shield them? Is it too early?
Yeah, I guess so for me.
That protection, you mean? Seriously. Now we got to laugh about it. At the end of the day, we can provide a little bit of humor in the Monday morning and on a Tuesday morning, to be honest. Well, it's the jury's still out there, but what we've seen with the 20 minutes that he played, he offers something that we've been crying out for. Apparently we have the highest XG in goals creation, but we can't finish the dinner. With Rasmus Hojlund, when he came in, Martial was a passenger the whole game, but when Hojlund came in, it was a totally different ball game. Yeah, so it's yet to be seen. I don't have an expectation more than to see. I would start him against Brighton. I would start him, throw him in to see what we offer, and keep Martial hungry and lurking on the bench.
Yeah. To be honest with you, I agreed with you. To be honest with you, I also want him to. Start against Brighton, but as I just said, I will be as I just said, for my prediction is for Ten Hag is he might just going to bring him on in the second half.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Like, Mark is saying, Mick, Sajiv, everyone in the chat, can we try to post every online Glazers? So 100%, my friend, 100%,
Yeah, sure.
and
Yeah,
make this. Yeah, listen, Sajiv, I just want to bring in something to the because people was talking about this later. Bear with me. I'm just going to pull out to the stream, and we're going to discuss this because Graham Bailey is a reporter that I know well. Like, I had him on the stream before.
okay.
So I really trust what Bailey's like, and he's been. I mean, when it comes to a transfer market, he's pretty good, right? But he does have very credible sources within the club. We saw that Mail Sports. There was two journalists that nobody has heard before. Mail was on the Sunday paper to say that the sales is off. Absolute BS, right? It was more speculation. But Graham Bailey comes out to say that Manchester United takeover talks continues, right? Qatar 92 Foundations control Old Trafford, main rival to Sheikh Yassim's Sir Jim Ratcliffe, yada, yada, yada. Same repeat story. Glazers yet to confirm the asking price, which I don't believe. They have already confirmed the asking price. But what I tried to find is when I read the story is what I highlighted here in yellow. The rest is like, if you read the articles, it's the same thing, same thing, same thing. But what I'm looking is for something unique here. And this is what I highlighted in yellow to say the 90 Minutes has been told that United and Rain Group, the investment bank overseeing the sales of the club, have planned everything being finalized by November, right? Which could mark 1 year from the Glazers first confirmed that they were considering to sell the club. Now,
Okay.
to sell any mergers and acquisition, it takes time. This is like
takes
a
time, yeah,
billion.
I agree.
Yeah, this is $1 billion deal. This is a lot of things that needs to be checked, right? So there was a report coming out that September, October, November. But what's your thoughts and feelings regarding this? I mean, do you care, when in time, or do you just care make it happen?
You know what? For me personally, I mean, I don't, I don't really care about a takeover at this moment. I only care about the main news. If I mean, if it, I mean, like, if the deal just succeeded, then it's all good.
Yeah. There was a tweet coming out today as well from some account to say that, be an announcement that Ineos has pulled out and stuff like that. I do expect a lot of things, but, we've been quite consistent on this channel to say that, there can only be one outcome here, and that's Qatar. Like, I haven't seen much about Ineos. It's been quiet. It's coming down to, who has cash, to pay out the Glazers what they want. Now, Ineos, they are asset rich, but they haven't been able to sort of offer the lucrative deal. Like, they've been going in with, if we sort of repeat ourselves, like if you're going down in timeline, they offered like 2 million, 2.5 upfront payment, and then installments and stuff like that. There's been legal challenges from the Class A shareholders that we want to have we will sue you, right? So
Yeah.
that's been blown out of the water at the end of the day. There's been like, people backing themselves up, like Rio Ferdinand coming out to say, yep, Qatar it is. There's been Bloomberg's, Reuters, and then it's been the, Ben Jacobs and all them sports journalists to say different things to downplay. I mean, at the end of the day, like, the truth is always in the middle. Like, it ain't matter what people are saying. The road leads to full sail. So I think that at the end of the day, now put everything aside. We got the Mason Greenwood story out of the way. That's been solved. We
That's
got
good.
we got the transfer window closed. Now, what we fans should do, 100%, forget about putting your anger towards the manager to calling Erik ten Hag out. Your focus should be now to put the Glazers to the sword. Once and for all, Glazers out, green and gold until we announce and sold. That's what the focus should be.
Facts. 100%.
Facts. So that's, again, I repeat to you people, like, I will pull this up again, right? People, let me know in the chat, does it really matter when it will be announced or that the Glaze is actually going? Let me know. Smash a one if you think it matters when, or smash a two if you think that as long as they're going, you'll be fine. All right. I want to bring this to this team because I do expect this to now pick up, like in media, that we are going towards the right track, Because if you look at it from a business perspective, it's too much from a PR perspective from the club to handle right now. You got to handle now this with the Jadon Sancho story. You got to handle this with the Anthony Dos Santos. There's been a lot of things that you handle, but the thing is, the sales process has been going on since November, and it has to have a resolution.
Yeah.
So people are saying Angie 2 doesn't really matter. That's it. As long as they are gone. Yeah.
Yeah, true.
We should have, and the thing is, the only way we can move forward. Now, I'm not speaking facts here right now. It ties into the overall what I started this podcast with, this morning podcast, is that it's the divide and conquer. The Glazers' strategy has been not to communicate at all, which means that we fan base are arguing against each other, right?
That
needs to stop, right? And the only way to back the manager to move forward, because clearly we are not ready. We don't have a football operational team that are handling this, because it's been full control by what is it called? The past Ed Woodward and Matt George and all that. The bankers, yeah. It's been run by bankers, and arguably to say that our current footballing director doesn't have that much experience. He's a banker himself, right?
Yeah, it's literally facts. Like even like United Real Therapy has been saying this for years. I mean,
Oh, Nuruddin, yeah, my friend
he was a
Nuruddin.
guy who knew it from like long time ago.
Nuruddin is amazing. Listen, first in December, so in January we're good for the January window, right? I keep thinking okay, so we didn't get a perfect window now in the transfer market, but what's it to say that January window is going to be massive, right? What if we get the new ownership in let's say October, right? Then we are good to go for the January window. Then we can go and get the offload like Harry Maguire, Scott McTominay, and all that stuff. Right? We couldn't simply get rid of everyone this window. Impossible. But there's still one more window to go in January. And what's this to say, Sajeev, that if we get a new ownership, that we will go hard in the January window to strengthen?
Yeah. So it's literally either in January or like pretty much in the next summer.
Yeah, make it happen. What people are saying, like Glazers are full sale only. What people say, this is illogical. What you're saying, Mark. The idea to play the young. Okay, yeah. I can see. Yeah, we're talking about the Glazers. So get him out going as soon as possible. 33 likes. What people saying? Smash the like, people. Get it up to 100, please. It's not about the likes. It's about getting the Glazers out the club. Now that's the big focus. I don't care about the transfers. I don't care about how we're playing at the moment. Form will come, goals will come. But one thing that is blocking us, it's the Glazers. They're the ones that are creating that toxic environment, 100%. They're the ones that are creating the player power. They're the ones that are allowing it. And Ten Hag is trying to block it. Ten Hag is doing everything in his power to keep an harmonious squad, right? What are you saying, Angie? As long as they are gone by November 1st, 1 year, and put the club up for sale investment. 100%, Angie, 100%. Jamie Wayne saying 100% we will. What are you guys saying? Sajeev, what's your YouTube channel? Yes, Sajeev, what's your YouTube channel?
Kenny Fan TV. Just you can just search it.
Guys, go follow, go smash a like for Kenny. Go support Kenny Fan TV after the stream. But anyway, good morning to you. Glazers are going. What people are saying, you feel confident, 100%. But we should now and ever, there's everything is out the window. We'll close the transfer window. Keep the pressure going right now. Support 9058. Support United against the Glazers. What's up? Keep going. But at the end of the day, do you think that they really care? Do you think that they're listening? If we are protesting.
Yeah. To be honest with you, I don't know. But speaking as an overseas fan, I have a feeling they don't really care at this moment of at this moment of time.
Rajat, to be honest, we've spoken about this so many times. The financial figures don't like my friend. Like, you know, they say they didn't want to sell, they want to sell 100%. Listen, they've gone through all the processes. They had shortlisting of investors to have a minority investment. Everyone walked away at the end of the day. We're living in a financial crisis world where Bank of America wants to have the credit back. They maxed out the credit card basically. So this was the last window that we could use the credit card, right? They kicked the can further down the road. Buccaneers in mess. They're looking to cash in 100%. The rest, I don't see any other way. You know, when you max out your credit card and you don't want to dip in your pocket, what should you do?
I mean, savings, pretty much savings.
Savings? What savings? Darcy Glazer? She's not going to give you money. Honest to God. The rebuild must be happening, Jamie Wayne. I agree with you. It is a rebuild. This season alone, it's a rebuild. I mean, basically what I discovered, like when I did my analysis, like, you know, when you analyze that 23 youngsters and players been sold, 4 has gone on loan. The 4 what's gone on loan is the players that Erik ten Hag rates, and 7 has been in. Like, you know, I think there's been 4 purchases and 3's been loan deals, right?
Sorry?
There's been 7 ins, and I think it's been 4 purchases and 3 loan deals. Yeah. But in fact, when you look at it, 23 youngsters has been sold, and 4 has been out for loan. And the 4 ones that's gone out for loan is the one that he raised, that he sees something that can develop. So that tells me that it's kind of a little bit of a rebuild to sort of improve the squad. That's been very inflated, honest to God. Yeah, guys, the club is until the club is sold, full sale only. This is what we should trend 100%. And I agree with you what you say, Neil Driscoll. I believe nothing until I see it. It's been done. It's been sold. Yeah, but at the end of the day, you know, go on saying I do expect all this Ben Jacobs and all that Mike Keegans and start picking this up and, you know, starting spinning this gravy train. But there's only one way as United fans, and just keep the pressure on, like, you know.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. They like the fans need to they have to start their own like petition, or they have to do.
No, but there's been a lot of work going on in the background. The protest's been louder and louder, but the only thing that I see has been working in certain ways has been attacking the sponsor, attacking where the money is, right? And I really think what Ainge is saying is, I think that the announcement will come sooner or later due to the financial situation, right? They don't have money. We are stint at the end of the day. We need that cash injection, right?
True.
You can just go back to this transfer window to say, this transfer window was bankrolled by Bank of America. Was the credit line approved? And in order to sort of get more players in, we had to wheel and deal to go to Amrabat to get him on the loan, which we can actually bought for 25 plus 5, right? We got lucky there. We got lucky there because Amrabat only wanted to play for Manchester United.
Yeah,
if it wasn't for him.
Yeah, he wanted to come. He's been wanting to come to us.
No, but if it wasn't for him forcing his move, mate, you know, we
Exactly.
would never got that deal. So we got the upper hand thanks to Amrabat. You know what I mean? I will call him Don Amrabaso. Thank you.
I will probably call him the Moroccan Andrew Tate.
Moroccan Andrew Tate. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. I'm not going to read this up because YouTube algorithm, but anyway, guarantee that due diligence has been done already. Yeah, it has been, right? It's just, guys, we are talking about a multi-billion-dollar deal, right? We're talking about you don't want to buy the pig in the bag. You know what I mean? You want to check everything. Like, you're checking the finances, you're checking everything needs to be across the line, and then you have to work with the, you know, to buy out the 31% of the Class A shareholders. Like Glazers is easy. They hold 150 million shares, like, you know, Class B shares, right? And that's kind of a premium. So I do expect this to take place before November, 100%.
I'm kind of expecting on like I'm expecting like on October, but maybe around October until January, maybe just
Yeah.
around there.
No, I'm just setting a stance. I'm tired of this. I don't have any expectations. All I keep saying is
Exactly,
that
exactly.
I I know it'll be United Two Holdings Foundation. I know it is. And when it will be, que será. Like as long as it happens, it happens. That's when it happens. Get it done. Get it done. Get those clowns out of town anytime soon. So enough of this abuse. I think that if you're talking about domestic abuse, what we've been seeing, like we fans have been abused for 18 years, domestically abused by the
That's true.
Glazers,
That is so true.
100%. Anyway, mate. So, what's the guys? If anyone wants to come in and have a say, this has just been me having a morning coffee. When Amrabat is going to be awesome, Amrabat has already become a club legend without kicking a ball, as Stephanie's saying. When is Amrabat going to make a debut for Manchester United MUFC? I think it will be
Hopefully,
against Brighton.
hopefully,
Brighton.
right. He
Brighton,
needs to
Brighton.
start. This guy needs to start because otherwise we will be run over with
Yeah.
with like Ericsson, Bruno, and all that.
Yeah.
Easily.
Anyway, guys, it's been 1 hour and 5 minutes. It was only supposed to be 45 minutes. But Sajeev, what's the mood in Sydney around your legendary Reds around Australia?
Yeah, it's night and it's still like very cold weather at the moment.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
it's
Yeah,
this
no, no, I'm more scanning the global fan base. What's the local Reds saying in Sydney in Australia? Are they downbeaten or they're feeling positive, or how's the future looking like?
yeah. I spoke to couple of my friends who support United. They were saying like they were saying like they weren't they just told me the same thing that like we got that like the VIA was like the VIA was absolutely
Uh,
rigged
Absolutely.
and
The special. Wait a minute. I got a question for the special one, Jose Mourinho, in the chat here. What do you think of Mount so far?
Mount Mount is okay. Like the thing is like I just feel like he hasn't played much for like 18 months. I just heard. I'm not sure if I'm correct on this one. I just feel like he like in his first two games, I felt he looks a lot what was the word called, rusty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Rusty. Yeah.
he looks. I thought
Well,
preseason his first preseason game. I thought he did all right, but after that, I don't know. I don't know what really happened to him.
I think it's too early, special one, to cast a judge
To, to,
on
yeah,
Mason Mount.
yeah, I will. To be honest, I will give him. I'll probably just. I'm gonna judge him after this season.
Yeah, no, but that's probably the best way to do. Give the new signings one season leeway. Let them integrate into the team. But you mentioned a very interesting point. He hasn't played much for the past 18 months, right? So yeah, trying to find his form, and unfortunately got the injury. So yeah, I would say that I agree with you. Give the every new signing, you have to give them like 1 season to sort of to judge.
Yeah,
And the
to
judge and jury is out on Anthony right now because it's his second season, and But I'm just saying that Sanchez been with the club for 2.5 years, and I still think that he's turning into a flop, according to my opinion.
he was already a flop since like since like after the FA Cup final. I've
Mm.
decided. I just said it.
Yeah. Big up everyone for tuning in. Great show. What Stephanie Griffin said. Big up to you, Sajeev, and the VAR rooms. Go and check out Sajeev as well, his channel and his tweets, Twitter. So anyway, I just want to see what Milos Mitic is saying because he's writing in Serbian. Hang on, I just can read this. Mati Sadko promotion in. Yeah, you're saying Milos is saying that Mount is still fresh and young into the squad, but he's
Okay.
expecting him to pick up form and become better. He's learning the Eric Ten Hag way, the team way. He looks a little bit lost at current. I mean, when you
Yes,
think about it, he's a Chelsea. He's been with Chelsea since 6 years of age. Chelsea is all he knows.
that's true.
This is He had one loan spell when he went as a youngster to Holland, right? And that's about it, you know.
I think he was with Frank Lampard in the Championship club called like Derby as well.
Hmm.
Yeah.
All right then. Listen, peeps, thank you so much for tuning in. I gotta go. I have a conference call to make. But the Saudi window is still open. What do you expect? Will you see a resolution regarding Sancho? Do you reckon it's going to be resolute? Do you think they're going to work it out, or do you think, because I read some statement that club is taking this serious, they are thinking to sort of ship him off to Saudi or Turkey market? I don't think they will, right?
I don't think they will because of his wage. But I just hope he gets some disciplinary actions against Sancho at the moment. Maybe like maybe like a one match ban kind of thing.
Okay. No, okay. Well, we'll see. Guys, let us know in the comments. This has been Mick Ruby here, having the 10 things weekly review and engaging with your fan base as well. And thank you, Sajid, for coming on board as well, having a say, coming in. Always welcome to come in anytime. I'll always paste the link. You always like to come in and talk. Yeah.
Can I make a last point about
Yeah, sure.
Arsenal? I don't understand like how can they celebrate as if they already won the league after 4 games in.
Well, they celebrated because they knew they got away with murder. That's the thing. They were absolutely shitting the pants when we went 2-1 up, right? That's the thing.
Yeah.
They got lucky. And,
I don't understand. I don't understand. Why was 8 minutes being like given? That is absolutely ridiculous.
I mean, I cannot calculate. I've been calculating. I've been looking in. I can't find how they find 8-9 minutes. The only conclusion that I come to is production. You know, Premier League is a product. You know, they're selling
It's
because
so scripted, man.
TV rights are very expensive, and they want to create this extra drama and attention. So what they do this season is to add on extra 9 minutes for entertainment, to have more drama. I can't see the other way.
Yeah, maybe they want to copy like FIFA, man. They just want to do that pretty much.
I mean, what's the point of having a VAR?
Exactly. Yeah.
With eagle eye technology, if you can't have a proper rulings, right? It's absolutely destroying the game. And if you see the lines, where is the offside? Is it just by the tone, a millimeter? This is ridiculous. Like, it's laser precision.
If you kind of switch the camera angle, I just saw on a very on a very straight angle, he is onside. He is onside.
Okay, I can see the last comments here. What you're saying, send Sancho Sabira, bestie, behave. The boot camp there. No, we're not going to be like that. Mason Mount has only played with the mixture of his first team. Flops under 21 so far. Give him a chance. Yep, 100%. Guys, thank you so much for being in the video room. I certainly have to go. It's been fun talking to you. I feel much better. I hope you're feeling well as well.
Thank you very much. I feel absolutely well, man. Because look, I'm not as much it was absolutely heartbreaking, but I'm still absolutely
I still feel we played great football. Like,
yeah. I'm not.
If I listen to what Steve Hulse and people that know football, they also say we play great football. So
yeah,
I'm not worried at the end of the day, But the thing is, what pisses me off that we don't have a chance to rebound. We have to wait for another 2 weeks to see a resolution. But maybe this 2 weeks is just a good to have a little bit breathing in space as a fan, as players, and just think about something else. Go watch Netflix or something else. There's nothing more to watch. Anyway, thank you guys please don't forget to smash and like, subscribe if you haven't. It's been Mick Ruby, and thank you, Sajid, for coming in. Kenny Fan TV, go check him out. Where can people find you in your socials, by the way, my friend?
Look, I'm not really I'm not really much on socials like much, but you can just find me on the YouTube pretty much.
On YouTube. Stay away from the socials, people.
Oh yeah.
That's going to only hurt your mental health this week.
Yeah,
anyway,
absolutely.
thank you. Have a good day, and hopefully we had to say, hopefully we made you a better day. Peace, love, and banana. Bye for now, people. That's all,
Bye.
folks.
That's all, folks.
Thank you so much for stopping by and watching Mufc Realist TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on the socials.